This is not Sarah Rodriguez. I'm Joel, but this is On the Radar. In Sydney, a hospital apologized on Thursday after mistakenly sending out death notices for 200 of its very much alive patients. Austin Hospital, in Australia's second most popular city of Melbourne, erroneously killed off the patients when it faxed death notices to their family doctors. The notices were the result of a new change to the templates the hospital sends to doctors once a patient has been discharged. Operator Austin Health said in a statement, "We apologized unreservedly to affected clinics, who for the most part were very understanding about the error," it said. The Australian Medical Association said the error was unacceptable and potentially distressing to family doctors. Passage Key in Florida is a popular hotspot for nudists, located between Anna Maria Island and Edgemont Key. For 50 years, the small island has been a federally protected habitat for nesting birds. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services says there are a number of rare species there, ranging from royal terns to black skimmers to oyster catchers. A spokesman for the FWS says in 2006, the island became completely submerged because of Hurricane Alberto, but in the past few months, the sandbar returned along with birds and nudists. The island has been popular for nudists recently, with reports of more than 200 nudists on the small island. The FWS claims this is disrupting rare birds and scaring them off. AFWS spokesperson says it is a federal crime to walk on the island, saying nudists are allowed to wade in the water offshore, but are prohibited by law from being on the island. Federal officials monitor Passage Key on the weekends, and the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission helps with monitoring during the week. However, the island is remote, and it's impossible to patrol the island 7 days a week. Federal officials urge tourists and nudists to stay off the island. Signs have been posted urging nudists to follow the law and stay off the beach. But officials say more needs to be done to stop the nudists from bothering these nesting birds. In South Korea, Pope Francis made his strongest gesture to reach out to China on Sunday, saying he earnestly wants to improve relations and insisting the Catholic Church isn't coming in as a conqueror. Francis outlined his priorities for the Catholic Church in Asia during a meeting of the region's bishops, urging them to listen to people of different cultures and show them equality in dialogue. I hope these countries of your continent with whom the Holy See does not yet enjoy a fully relationship may not hesitate to further a dialogue for the benefit of all. He said, deviating from his text, "I am not talking here only about a political dialogue, but about a fraternal dialogue." He said Christians aren't coming as conquerors. The Vatican spokesman, the Reverend Federico Lombardi, said the Pope's remarks were obviously a sign of goodwill for dialogue with China as well with other countries in Asia, which the Vatican does have diplomatic relations, including North Korea and Vietnam. A family of Alabama hunters celebrating the catch of a lifetime, a 15-foot alligator weighing more than 1,000 pounds. The gator is the largest ever legally killed by an Alabama hunter, and weighing it poses a challenge. The first attempt completely destroyed a winch assembly, which it had to hoist most average alligators. So they had to use a backhoe to lift the animal. It weighed in at 1,011.5 pounds. In this photo above, Manny Stokes stands next to the alligator's head with her husband, John Stokes, while the rest of the crew surround them. I'm Joel Agnew, and that's what's on the radar.